Remember the sliding movement. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh, long time no make a video. Tonight I'm just going to cut this salmon. Just going to be showing you guys how I cut this salmon. I was a sushi chef 10 years ago, but I quit. But hey, when I was a sushi chef, every night I was cutting 4 to 5 salmon fishes. So after 10 years, I think I should remember how to cut a salmon. Okay, let's cut this up. Okay guys, so here's my salmon fish over here. So first, we're gonna wipe the fish because it has a lot of slime. Whilst when you're cutting this fish, it's gonna be very slippery. See all the scales over here? Flip it around. Okay, so as I remember, first put on the cloth over here. Then first we're gonna cut off the salmon head. As you can see, my knife is not like a fish knife over here. I'm just getting a sharp knife, but you're supposed to use like a fish knife to cut this. Just gonna cut off this salmon head over here. And remember over here, you can see there's like its face over here. I'm gonna slice it through here into a V shape. Under the wings over here. Slice it there. Flip it over. And here, cut it through. There you go. Now you cut off the salmon fish head. As you can see, there was you don't cut it like through this face area. It's just at the back of its wing over here. Just slice it through like this. And then you cut off the salmon head. Okay, you're gonna just get a little bowl. You're gonna put the salmon head in here. And then also the rest of the other body parts of the salmon, like the salmon belly and the salmon fish tail and the salmon skin. Okay, let's wipe this fish here. Okay, to start off, you don't want to start off with the belly facing you because the bone is up here. Whilst like slice it through here. That's how you start. So the back should be facing you, your body when you're slicing this fish over here. But make sure you wipe the fish off the slime, or else while you're cutting this, it's gonna slide off. As you can see, I'm keep on like washing my towel over here, and also make sure your knife is clean from that slime. You don't want that dirtiness on your salmon fish. Okay, so you put your cloth on the fish over here, and then you're gonna hold its stomach like this while you're cutting the fish. Over here, there's like over here you can feel over here. There's like a salmon fish bone over here. So now, if you were a sushi chef before and you cutted salmon, you know you have to, your knife, it won't be like going like vertical like this. It'll be like tilted a little bit, and then while you're cutting it, you'll be feeling the salmon fish bone. Okay, let's start. So I can feel the bone over here. So we'll start. You just gotta slice it through first like this, and then keep on sliding your cloth like this to the side. You'll be feeling like you're cutting there's like ribs of the fish bone. So you're cutting the rib of the fish bone and you can hear it. While you're cutting the fish, you can feel the bone. So Make sure your knife is tilted nicely and your knife is sliding up and down like this, not like this, up and down. Slow and steady. If it's slow and steady, you end up with a good salmon over here. Okay, so now I sliced it open. Just tilt it here a little bit. Wipe it a little bit like this. Now go slowly open it up. There you go. Check that out. Look at this, is a fresh salmon over here, as you can see. Okay. Now we're gonna cut off the other bone. So when we cut off this, the spine of the salmon, we're not going to flip this fish around. We're just gonna lift this bone up here, and then we'll hold the bone like this, and then we'll slice it out, and we will slice out the salmon spine out. So let's do that. Make sure the knife is cleaned. Keep on washing your cloth. When we're taking out this bone, we don't need a cloth to press, so we'll be holding it. Okay, now I found that bone here. Now you just got to lift it up. While you're lifting it up, your knife will be tilted upwards, but you can feel that. And you will be cutting off those bones. If it's not going through, that means your knife is too high up, so you'll be making it more vertical. Remember the sliding movement. Just hold the bone here by the end and just keep on sliding it. The sliding movement. If it gets too wiggly, you hold it in the center here. Trying to slice near the bone as much as possible so that you can keep a lot of that salmon meat. If your knife is not going through, it's also your knife is getting dirty, so you just gotta give it a quick wipe like this. Now we're reaching near the tail bone over here. The whole tail should be coming out. There we go. Here is the salmon spine with the tail over here. This you can just chop it, because this salmon we're not making sushi with it, we're just having it for like Cantonese dinner. Like this bone here, we can just snap it in half and then just put it on the grill. Just gotta snap the spine here. You know the whole salmon, you can eat the whole of the salmon, so it won't be wasted. There we go. Got my cleaver over here. Okay, let's clean the cloth and the knife and clean our board. We want everything to be clean as possible. Now with the knife, you're just gonna scrape the salmon here a bit. Get off the fish scales. Very fresh salmon over here. This is the back of the salmon, so I'm just going to slice this off over here on this piece. So you're going to be slowly, you're going to put your fingers like this, you're going to feel it. You can just slowly, you can feel over here has some bones. This is the back of the salmon over here. This other piece, it's already like well done. As you can see, there's no more. The back of the salmon is stuck onto this piece over here, so you have to slice this off first. So when you're slicing this, you can feel that there's the backbone over here. So you're just gonna be putting your fingers like this, just gonna feel it, and slowly slice it off. Just gonna slowly do this, slice it off like that. We'll first start off near the middle, the middle of the spine here, because I see it's not going through nicely. I might damage the fish. That's why when you don't have like a fish knife, it's a bit harder. And now I got through. Just gonna lift it up a little bit and then just keep on slicing it through. There you go. That's done. Now, once it's done like this, it becomes easier. Just slice it through like this, slow and steady. While you're slicing it, you like tilting the knife up, so you'll be touching more of the back of the salmon here. Then you'll keep a lot of that salmon meat. Hey, 10 years I haven't cut a salmon fish, but hey, once you've learned the skill, it will always stay with you. Okay, there you go. This will be good pieces for salmon dinners here. Okay, now once it's done like this, we'll just slice it through the skin over here, slowly as well. There you go. So this is the back of the salmon over here. Will be a good piece for grilling over here. Let's just take off the other pieces here before we take out the bones. So this section I like to do it like this. So let me just clean my knife here. Scrape the salmon fish a bit. Yeah, I think I have to flip it around first. Same procedure. Okay, so over here, same procedure. You're going to be using your fingers. You're going to be you'll be taking off this other piece over here. It has a lot of small bones here. So same procedure. Your knife will be tilted upwards towards the bones. And you're going to be slicing it through like this. You don't want to do this or else it'll damage the salmon meat. Just slowly here. Okay, so I did my first slice. As you can see, it's opened up. So now we go back to the center. Because while I'm doing it, I'm slicing, but I'm also tilting it a bit this way, so you'll be like slicing more on this tip over here to open this fish up. Sure my knife is under those bones. Yeah, this is the salmon belly over here. Always put your fingers up and feeling the meat. Okay, so you can see I sliced this white piece off here. Put this in the pan. Then here by the belly you can see it's also thin sliced, so you want to keep the belly nice over here. When you're near the end, just slowly slice it open. Okay, this is the belly section. So I'm just going to slice it through here. This belly is the best part on the grill. The grilling. Okay. There you go. This is the salmon belly over here. I love eating salmon belly. Okay, let's flip this on the other side. Let's prepare the other piece of salmon over here. Okay, let's wipe this up a bit. Let's always make sure it's a bit dry before you begin slicing. It will become easier. Clean your knife as always. Slice this through. For this, I would like to start from the base. I always start from this side like this, not from here to up. Make sure the knife is going underneath. Okay, top of the white skin off from the belly section. Keep on slicing it through nicely. Okay, now you're going to use your fingers here. Just going to scrape it under this fish over here to open it up. Then you know that you can cut off the belly section. Your fingers should be opening up here. This. It doesn't, just give a little slice. There you go. I just got to cut it off. Okay, there you go. Cut off the other piece of the pork belly, the salmon belly over here. Okay, Now let's pull out the salmon fish bones over here. Okay, so starting over here. You can see there's a lot. So I'm just going to pull a few out. There you go. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video while I pull out all the bones first. Okay guys, so now I pulled off all the salmon bones out. Now we're going to take off the salmon skin over here. So when you take off the salmon skin, we're going to start from the base. And as I say, you have to keep the knife tilted towards the salmon skin, feeling the skin, and then you just gotta like up and down motion. Then you'll slice, you'll take off the salmon skin over here. You just gotta slice it here first. And you can feel the salmon skin at the base over here. If your knife is not long enough, you cut one side, then you go back to the other side. But you're gonna just slide it towards at the base here, and you're gonna hold the skin. Just make sure you're holding the skin tightly. Okay, now I can see my knife is not long enough. There you go. Wow, let's check that out. How clean is that? Wow, can you check that out? Skinned it. Look how clean that is. This salmon skin, you're just gonna take off the scales, and then you can also just put a bit of salt and pepper and air fry it, and it'll become like crispy chips. Or you can also make like a salmon skin roll with this as well. Just going to slice it into 3 parts. Slow and steady. There you go. Just like that. You get yourself a piece of salmon sashimi over here. Slow and steady. There you go. Okay, let's take out this salmon skin over here. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Slice it into 3 parts over here. Okay guys, so here's my salmon over here. So it's about the weight of it is like 3 kgs over here. So yeah, this is how you cut salmon, guys. You can use this to make some steamed salmon or grilled salmon, anything you like, with sashimi, sushi, or anything. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks guys for watching.